I am looking at Queen, and I don't know what to think about her. But if I don't look at Queen and look at everything else, I would say I love Los Ratones much more because we have a really good front line. We have really good front to back.
They could potentially cut Natty Nat in the jungle. Baus is in there as well. They're going to spot him.
Does the old backflip back. Natty pose down the W just to keep himself alive, but the Ignite is on. They've got vision. They're ticking him off.
He should be out.
Can they find that closer? I don't know if there's a blast cone for Velia. So he's not going to be able to close that wall, although Natty, he jumps forwards and Baus! He's just gifted first blood. Meanwhile, this is going on. Baus! Oh. Beautiful interrupt. Gonna stop that from happening at all.
I think he was aware. The second he saw that there was no one moving on the bot side of the map, there was going to be zero contest. There is no camps in Velia's jungle as well, so that's not where Naafiri could be. There's only one place that Natna could be, and it was towards the top of the map.
Getting some damage off here onto Gaithan. Fight's breaking out, and actually it's Gaithan who's got the first move. Velia throws down the steadfast presence for a bit of movement speed, but gets caught by Natty's Q. Nemesis coming in with the R. That's going to be a good lockdown onto Peng, but he gets him with the Rune Prison. Nemesis, ult available, not going to be necessary. Peng secures the kill.
Very nice cutoff right there from Peng. Uses the ult to stop the choke point, fighting over one jungle creep. Velia's just going to hit level 6 though, and Natty Nat.
Oh, Peng! Baus finds the assassination. Beautiful from him. Around the map as Velia. Hex flashing onto Natty, catches him with the steadfast, goes in for the damage. Natty, can he get the escape? No! Baus is here! What was that you said about shutting him down? He is 3-0.
With the Void Grubs up there is going to be zero contests from the side of Ruddy Sack, potentially moving in when Natty Nat is a little bit closer. But you see Nemesis first in the river. Peng
Marlon's here.
Not going to be walking through. And Gaithan.
He's actually done a good job of playing interrupt. They've only secured one grub for Los Ratones. You need 2 to get that feat of strength stack. Yeah. Natty's making his way over. Peng was looking to come, but did get hit by the scat of the week there. Velia. I don't know if you got the hero play. You haven't got ultimate available. They're just going to have to give. I think that's the smart play.
It's a little bit scary for Los Ratones to walk back in here. No ult on Poppy, no ult on Syndra, no flash on Nemesis either. You get caught up there. You give a couple too many kills to Naafiri, then the game can flip around really quickly, right? Yeah. So which becomes a more mana. This is where Ruddy Sack really, really want to be fighting.
Nemesis can be able to grab himself a plate for free. Marlon actually gets the solar flare down. They've got the the warp coming in from Peng. Finds him with the Rune Prison. In jumps everyone. It's everything onto Nemesis. Peng secures his second kill of the game. They're going to secure the second dragon here for the side of Los Ratones.
I don't like that. I don't like that they were 4 versus 5, yet they didn't take any control of the bots of the map.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Peng's really going to be able to do much there, but just watch those minions die underneath the tower. Natty may find Velia here, has got backup. They find the lockdown, steadfast presence used. Velia losing a chunk of health. The True Shot Barrage comes in as well. Good scatter from Nemesis. Velia's able to flash away. The hammer comes down, and nobody from Los Ratones will die in the mid lane. In jumps Reckless to try and find the lockdown onto Marlon, who flashes over, but he gets himself locked in place. Nata with the assassination. Velia's going to trade out. Nata gets a double kill coming in as Reckless will secure the kill in response.
I think they're looking for Baus. Look at Marlon again, wrapping behind that bot lane tier 1. He's looking for Baus. He's gonna find him. Don't think there's much follow-up.
I mean, they get the solar flare, they get the Zenith blade. Baus is on that run. They're gonna throw everything down, but he's gonna use the W. Baus can't play the escape game, and that is just him done. Natty gets the shutdown.
And Peng, very nice respect towards the top side of the map. Knows there's no teammates around. Most likely the Herald is gonna be going down. Los Ratones are gonna use that death timer on Baus to take that top lane tier 1 with the Herald. But again, a great aggressive play generated by Marlon's Leona.
And what I really respect about this is they made a play. Los Ratones gain something, but they lose something in response. You have to get him for free. What a charge coming in from Velia. Gonna finish that one up. Reckless makes sure he gets out. Absolutely beautiful. Nata just so aggressive on this Ezreal as well. I actually think that Ruddy Sack probably will be able to get this dragon, although teleport's getting thrown towards the top side. So yeah, this could be the opportunity. Nata dodges away on the Glacial Fissure, gets away from the Q as well. Hit by the Scat of the Week. Marlon's going to come in for the block, but Nemesis takes him down. Now Marlon is on that run. That's going to be the lockdown. Dragon has been secured as Los Ratones secure a double kill in response for the dragon.
But when it comes to actually getting caught on an Ezreal,
Oh,
This should be a
Crowley.
huge no-no.
In comes the lockdown. Good steadfast presence from Velia, but they're going to find him with the rune prison. Gaithan's jumped over the wall. Velia almost finds the kill onto Natty. Good flash to safety. Peng gets his third kill of the game. Tower will be secured here for the side of Los Ratones. Atakan coming up in a little bit as well.
A kill for a tower, that's usually what Los Ratones does. It's usually when Baus does, but this time around Velia tries to defend Crowny in the jump.
Does damage as well.
Oh, Marlon.
Marlon, is he going to find him? Flashes
Yeah, this guy's everywhere.
Gets the lockdown onto Baus as Baus will fall. Gaithan finds the kill. Teleport coming in. Don't think there's a dive opportunity, although we're seeing a teleport coming out from the side of Ruddy as well. Peng comes up to join in case any action broke out on his. Natty coming in for Nemesis. If he times this right, he's going to be able to get it. In they jump. Can that scatter connect? I don't think it's going to make his mark. It may just be onto Peng. Does get the stun onto him, but in jumps Natty with the ultimate to lock down Nemesis as he is just going to find himself pinned in place in the alcove. Nowhere to go. Peng on a killing spree, but in comes Velia, gets the rune prison off, the flash into the wall bang. Marlon's made his way over. It's a 1-for-1, mid for mid. Atakan and the health bars are in favor right now of Los Ratones as they've got Reckless closing in as well. Nata on that flank. Natty's able to break away. The wallbang actually hit one of the dogs and not onto Natty. Good solar flare into the true shot barrage. It's going to get blocked up by Reckless as they're just putting a little bit of extra damage down. Crowley is locked in place, but he finds the kill onto Natty as Nata has to flash away. Baus almost finishes him up. Gaithan now joining into the fight, looking for the lockdown onto him. Has the ultimate, but he is going to be taken out. Crowley secures the kill.
Overextension by Ruddy Sack right there, trying to squeeze as much as they can from that chase. And Los Ratones come out victorious with the kills. He's still almost something.
Yes, exactly, but now Baus may find Peng. Peng's got a fair amount of damage. He has that Sarah shield. He's going to get popped, and Baus can't really do too much more about that. He's just going to get himself mounted back up, and I don't think Peng is going to find the outplay. Down he goes. Marlon misses the solar flare. In jumps the dog onto the backline. Belly is exceptionally low. Natty's been able to take him out, but he is pinned on his own. Gaithan, no ultimates available. Los Ratones taking everything off the map.
Comes up from Brawl, but you cannot walk through that choke point anymore.
Well, that Dragon Ruddy Sack were able to get earlier. Has now denied this from being that soul, but it is now soul point over to Los Ratones. Last game, Dragon Soul kind of wasn't really a factor. Wrong time, they were not set up for that play. Down they go.
No TP on Nar, no TP on Rise. Really, really hard to just get back into this river, and they're gonna try to. Marlon is stepping forward together with Natty now. They do have the Rise ult if they want to move anywhere near, but the objective is completely gone, and Ruddy Sack need that Mega Nar. He does have flash. Next fight might just decide the game.
Yeah, I think this next fight's going to be super big. Now, things to note, Peng has got his Seeker's Arm Guard, so he has a temporary Zhonya's available to him. 10 stacks as well on the rower. Only level 15, so needs to hit level 16 for the maximum effect of the ultimate, as they do quite a bit of damage here on Velia. Don't think they're going to go for more, but actually I say that, they find the lockdown instantly into the Glacial Fissure. Peng's health bar is annihilated. Velia has to flash over, and it's going to be Gaithan on his own. He is taken down by Nemesis. Ruddy.
Execution is just not there.
Hold on, Crowny. Natty's just going to flash over the wall. He finds him. Natty, beautiful kill. Velia's chasing in, comes forward with the wall bang and answers out. It's a 1-for-1. Meanwhile, Baus took tier 2 mid, took tier 2 bot as well. Being a proper shielder. As a
proper shielder.
Velia, they get caught. Actually, Scuttlebeat hits onto Natty. He's used the W. Nata's dead off screen. Baus just assassinates him. Another kill going over. That's going to be a double kill for Baus. 3 members of Ruddy fall. Nemesis finds the scat of the week onto Marlon, and he's just going to continue to chase. Teleport out from Gaithan. He wants nothing to do with it as Marlon is just giving Nemesis the old run around, but the scat of the week connects as they're going to continue to chase on him. And the bad thing here for Marlon is ultimately he's got a delayed death.
Other than him being dead?
Delayed death, man.
Delayed death. Okay, I'm just going to be quite honest here. I don't think it matters whether his death was delayed or too quick. 10,000 gold, 12,000 gold now with the Baroness will have more items in their inventory, right? They're really slapping Ruddy Sack with their wallets, and Gaithan.
Crowny, he's got the E, he's got the damage, and Crowny secures the kill. Beautiful pick up there.
Hey, I could have done that play-by-play.
Yeah, you could
There wasn't much play.
There wasn't much that happened. Gaithan was chunked and he died. What can Ruddy do?
All right. In this game, I don't think there's much you can do. I feel like the only one quite constantly in the lead was Natinat on this Nathiri. But again,
You can do about that one, so obviously he's played smart. They're just kind of trying to wait out this Baron. The problem is Nemesis is in the mid lane. He's got a good shove here. Inhibitor will probably fall fairly soon. Natty's doing his best just to hold on, but that wave is going to slowly but surely cut through the Inhibitor. Nemesis actually going to move over and try and play with his team. Good scout of the week lands onto 2 people. They just back off. Peng finds himself caught. Half of his HP is gone. Solar Flare comes in. Can they find that bit of extra damage? Beautiful ult out from Velia to send Marlon away from his team as the unleashed power secures the kill. Gaethan about to gnaw out Faust. Jumping in, gets caught, but Marlon is ignited and taken down. Gaethan is going to be after one hell of a hero play. Natty unable to do much about this one. Scout of the week lands into the Rune Prison, but Natty is going to have to throw the W out. They are stuck on their fountain as Los Ratones are just slowly but surely whistling through them. Bounce is going low, but Reckless, he's coming in with the blocks. In jumps back here onto the back line, secures the kill, but
Peng?
the tower's going down. They're portaling in. Can Peng find the opening? Natty is trying his hardest. Crowny may get locked out, but he instantly throws the cleanse out. Gaethan can't get the extra damage down. Velia trying to get on to that Nexus. He can't do it, but Peng on his lonesome stopwatches the unleashed power. In comes Marlon for the backup. They've lost their DPS. Natta's back on the map though. This game might not be done quite yet. Wallbang onto Marlon. I don't think Marlon's surviving. Natty will fall to the buckle as well as he secures the kill. Scatter forces the cleanse. Gaethan goes down. 30 minutes on the clock. And Los Ratones will go to match point.
Los Ratones are making this series a little bit too easy for themselves.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.